Good afternoon, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here on this First Alert Weather Day. We are going to be tracking later on this afternoon into the evening hours some thunderstorms developing, some of which could turn severe with heavy rainfall, damaging wind gusts, maybe even some hail. Certainly frequent lightning impacts outdoor plans and travel. This is all connected with a cold front interacting with very hot and especially humid air, so plenty of fuel for storms later on today. The coverage, though, isolated to widely scattered, so not everyone's going to see this activity, but the conditions are ripe for a severe storm to develop in the kind of environment that we'll have later on this afternoon. So there is a risk that's a level 2. That means scattered severe storms will be developing in this yellow shaded area. So make sure you have a way to get weather alerts today. Stay weather alert through this afternoon into the early evening hours just in case there is a severe storm heading your way. Excessive rainfall outlook today, it's at a level 1, so there could be some localized poor drainage flooding that develops. The main impacts in round between 4 and 10 p.m. And of course, heavy rainfall, lightning is going to be the top threat, with any storm. But if it turns severe, here's a list of the top threats. Damaging winds would be the main one. Though, initially, depending on the storm mode, if you get a single cell storm, a little supercell could produce hail. And there's a very low end risk, but non-zero risk for even a tornado developing, but not the top threat. So as we show you First Alert Futurecast, it's pretty quiet early afternoon. It's after 4. Remember, 4 through 10 o'clock, that's the main round. While, this feature radar doesn't show a whole lot happening, be ready. Again, after 4, this just gives you an idea of the kind of coverage. There's 7 o'clock, and then we get into the 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock time frame. Still some ongoing storms, and may take until 11 to end across our shoreline counties. The other thing about today, it's going to be, at that moderate heat level risk. It'll be in the 80s, upper 80s, for highs today inland, low 80s along the shoreline, but because it's so humid outside, it will create that hotter feel in the low 90s. And notice if you're going out to the Festival of Jazz, it's quiet early on, but then we'll all have to pay attention to the weather, especially if you're outside somewhere, you're away from a sturdy building or away from your vehicle. You really need to pay attention, because the last thing you need is to be like, we gotta hustle to my vehicle. So just, changing sky conditions, that's clue number 1. Clue number 2, you hear thunder in the distance, and you're gonna have to, check out if you have any alerts, and certainly, even a thunderstorm, you don't need to be outside in, an event like this or anything in general. So, but that threat does increase early evening around the Hartford area. But as early as 4 o'clock, again, can't be ruled out. Heat index trend, well, we go from humid today and kind of in that, borderline extreme caution range to feeling incredible Monday and Tuesday especially. Then we start to see the mugginess returning and really spiking on Friday. That's going to be the hottest day of the next 7. We have a stretch Thursday, Friday, Saturday, First Alert weather days because of the heat. The heat index mid-90s Thursday, 100 plus so Friday, and then back into that mid-90 degree range Saturday. So heat-related illnesses are going to be a concern, and certainly impacts to outdoor plans when you have that kind of heat. Could have our 3rd consecutive heat wave of the year if we hit 90 plus 3 days in a row. We're right now forecasting 90 plus, 93, 95, 93. So it goes from muggy and hot today with that severe storm threat this afternoon and early evening, First Alert weather day, to feeling incredible. Open up the windows, save some, money, because we won't need that AC on, especially, at night with those temperatures, or at least won't be kicking on as much. And then, we're definitely going to need it Thursday through Saturday. It's very hot weather returns. That's looking forecast. We'll keep you updated right here.